I'm just going to say this for the entire hip-hop community or black community in general. P. Diddy is an absolute monster and deserves the worst of the worst. For those who don't know, there is a developing story with Cassie. For those who might not be sure, Cassie is P. Diddy's previous girlfriend / wife. It's unknown. It's almost like he's stringed her into some sort of like contractual obligation to be almost like his property, which will make sense when I talk about this disgusting video that's been circulating the internet. And I can't believe the type of comments and things that I'm seeing from people where they're like, oh, we need more content. It's like, oh, is she trying to run away with the bags? No matter what happened, unless she had murdered somebody, right, deserve that level of violence on any level. P. Diddy is a monster, and I've always been getting weird feelings about him, especially when Eminem made the song. And he hinted to the fact that P. Diddy potentially was the person who put the hit out on Tupac. So there's this video circulating where we can see Cassie, who is trying to escape. It looks like she's trying to leave a building, almost like an hotel or apartment complex. This video was sent to CNN and they published it, and it's gone wild on social media. She's trying to get the lift to leave, and P. Diddy runs out of whatever apartment or wherever he is, or hotel room or wherever he is, with his towel, and he's beating on Cassie. He's punching her. She's not even retaliating. People who know Cassie's personality, she's a soft girl. She's not a girl who would fight back or hit or maybe not even say anything. She's like meek and calm and just reserved to herself. And he's hitting on her and dragging her across the floor, which is what's making me so angry that people are saying that we need more context online. Anyone who's watched this video and your instant response is, we need more context, like, there is no context that's needed. And it makes sense why he paid off millions to her to keep her silent, because unless she actually murdered someone and she was escaping a scene of a crime and he had called the police and she was about to do some sort of terror attack, even then it would have to be on some ridiculous level for this amount of brutality, because it doesn't look like she's retaliating. It looks like she's trying to escape. So the P. Diddy's allegations, just all 100%, like 99.99%, obviously scientific metrics or whatever, are obviously true. He is an absolute monster, and he's been treating, and this is the reason why money corrupts, because anyone who grew up in the early 90s and late 80s and listened to Biggie and Tupac, we all saw P. Diddy as like the pretty boy, not necessarily like the gangster rapper. He's like the pretty boy. And something similar has happened to Drake as well. All these like soft boy type of like lover boy type musicians and artists, even The Weeknd, the moment they get money, they want to turn into mobsters, they want to turn into gangsters, they want to start doing crime family type things, which is just absolutely sad, disgusting, and pathetic. And also, like, there's so much that you can see that it's just absolutely disgusting about this entire scenario. So, for example, Cassie was signed to P. Diddy around when she was 19, and they started dating as well, which is already a conflict of interest. And then there's also rumors of him doing what are called freakouts, which is basically consensual, these quote unquote consensual sex parties and parties in general, which obviously had a bunch of, and I think there's another lawsuit by another person who was involved in those parties. We're talking about sexual and physical abuse and, you know, just all these other like, grape and all these R words and all these illegal activities that happen to people, and people are keeping quiet. There is some sort of like conspiracy that the reason why people are keeping quiet is because P. Diddy might have incriminating, content and information about them that he might threaten to leak, to destroy them, stuff like that. And anyone who has any of these things, grow some balls, right? There are some podcasters who don't, and people in hip hop who are not speaking on this situation because obviously, you know, P. Diddy is a billionaire and is one of the grandfathered staple names in hip hop, and he is the cash cow excuse me, he's the cash cow for a lot of people in hip hop. So people are keeping quiet. Joe Budden, he's keeping quiet. I've seen Charlemagne the God barely talking about this. There are people who have vested interest in the P. Diddy name and the P. Diddy, family companies and all these other stuff that are keeping quiet. And this person is an absolute monster. And Cassie, obviously you might never hear this. I'm happy you got away from that situation, and I'm happy you survived with your life, because we've heard so many stories and seen so many things after the fact. This is a non-debatable thing. P. Diddy is a monster, and he deserves every single ounce of thing that's going to be coming his way, and I hope karma gets it. And you know what's so funny? A couple of days ago, his dumb, retarded, idiotic song released the song or whatever, called Pick a Side, where he's saying F you to the Fed, pick a side, we didn't do shit, they checked the wrong house. Basically dry self-snitching on his dad and his family for a song that only got 250 views on YouTube, didn't even chart to make the top 10. It basically got completely washed away because of the Kendrick and Drake beef. These people live in such a dystopian mindset that they think that they can get away with these type of activities, not knowing that once the feds are on your case, every incriminating act that you do is slowly going to be building their case brick by brick. And then it might not be this year, it might not be next year. They're going to hit like a freaking truck and take you and all your associates in a RICO where you can't escape, and they're going to hit on every single activity that you've done that's incriminated yourself. And that's it. It's over for P. Diddy. It's over. It's done. Who else do we have? Jay-Z, right? The black community billionaires, Jay-Z, Kanye, he's gone, right? His N-word pass has been revoked. We don't even barely have 50 Cent. Right, 50 Cent, he's doing good, but the guy's such a wild card. I wouldn't be shocked. If something like this comes out about 50 Cent, I wouldn't even be shocked. I'll be like, oh, makes sense, right? The guy's, if you see his activities online. So, yeah, thanks for watching this video. Please comment what you think. This is absolutely disgusting. And you see anyone online who's like, we need no more context. We need more context. Even if she was stealing the bag, P. Diddy is a billionaire, right? He is assaulting a woman, not even an aggressive woman. I know people who've had the stance of equality, equal left, equal right. It looks like he's just had a shower and she's probably found an opportunity to escape while he's in the shower. She's trying to escape. The bags probably is not her stealing the bag. It's probably her clothes and the luggage and stuff like that. She's trying to get the lift quickly. He's chasing her where is she going? Punches her first and foremost. She doesn't retaliate. She's lying down on the floor and he kicks her. This man needs to be put in a cage cell with men. If you are willing to do that I'm someone who was raised by women. I can't imagine my sisters or my mom experiencing something like this as a man. And I do not take drastic actions, and I'm not promoting violence, but I know what I would do if that was my sister or that was my mom. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you think. Have a great day.